you won't like what you see. The devils have tried to steal the souls of the free. Don't open your eyes, take it from me. I have found you can find.
You people calm down right now. You calm down right now. Just joking. But I will need you people to calm down right this instant. There's a requirement I have. Alright, we are discussing anointed ones. Because a lot of people on YouTube want to know about Jehovah's Witnesses and what is this deal with the anointed ones you're always talking about. I just think they're hot and sexy. That's why I like to have pinups of them. Don't really. Oh, be calm, everyone. Alright. Well, if you don't know who the anointed ones are, because you're worldly, first of all, we look down on you. We don't respect you, for you don't even understand our religion. And that's your fault. You don't know anything. And we hate you for it. The anointed one, there's two types of Jehovah's Witnesses. First, you got the plain old boring kind. And then you have the Excelsior class. They are the Cadillacs of Jehovah's Witnesses. And they have huge wieners. I'm just kidding. Or am I? But anointed ones, I'm going to try to keep this simple. I'm going to make this a quick video. Because we don't need to spend all night doing this. There are, in my estimation, about half a dozen different types of anointed ones. There are Jehovah's Witnesses who were, before 1935. And they were just born in the old days. Back in the good old days! Before they had toilets. And Jesus. And these are any and all Jehovah's Witnesses born before 1935. And they may have been illiterate. They may have been retarded. It was the 1920s people. Some of these people were shoveling shit for a living, really. But no! That they are dead, they exist in God's form, and they are going to rule over all humans as co-gods with Jesus Christ. What? They are! They are. Calm down. And it's as simple as that, really. It's just a de facto reality that if you're an old-timey Jehovah's Witness, you're going to, be a spirit creature that, is going to rule the universe. And whereas you will not, because you were born later. And it makes sense to me that when you choose people to be rulers, it's not about qualifications. It's about birth dates. It's the way we do it today. And the second type of anointed ones are intellectuals. These are people who feel that they simply cannot be regular Jehovah's Witnesses because they're just smarter than everyone else. And because anointed ones supposedly have a deep and accurate understanding of the scriptures, henceforth, if someone feels they are smarter than other people, they must be of the anointed class. And there was one in our circuit, a man named Ken. He was friends with my dad. And he was in his 40s. He was not technically old enough to be one of the anointed, but nevertheless he was, because he just felt that his understanding of Bible knowledge surpassed that of regular Jehovah's Witnesses. And look, at least he was honest about it. And I'm repping for you, Ken. I'm on your side. Look, Ken walked the walk. I give credit where credit's due. You know how you guys would study your Watchtower and underline shit? He would underline his kingdom ministry. Come on. That's an anointed person. Calm down. Please calm down. Please. Stop. And he didn't just underline the kingdom ministry. He had pages of notes. He'd have 10 pages of notes to go along with each. We're talking about the Thursday night meeting, people. And Ken was not, Ken would be honest about his circumstances of being anointed. He did not have the moment that supposedly anointed ones have a moment where they're chosen by God, and it's like an electrifying force that goes through their brain. And I guess it's difficult to explain, but all anointed ones have a moment where Jehovah activates their supernatural shit inside of them. I don't know what it's called, but it's been described in talks. But Ken was honest in saying that he did not actually have that moment. He just, one day he realized that he must be anointed because of his Bible knowledge. So, the third type of anointed ones are heaven hopers. These are people that want to be with Jesus and living here on the earth with everyone else. It just ain't gonna cut it. They want to be up in the clouds with the angels in the bosom of Jesus and spend eternity in the sweet by and by, which is fine with me. Go for it. I'm not going to miss your ass. I hope you make it. I hope you do. The fourth type of anointed ones are company men. And I don't think I really need to say more than that. These are persons who want to excel in the Watchtower Corporation. And to do that, you must be anointed. And therefore, hey, I'm anointed. Where's my office? Just joking. Calm down. Right now! The fifth type of anointed ones are, oh boy, how am I going to say this delicately? Are metrosexuals. And for many years, it has kind of been a trendy thing for a circle of people in the northeastern corridor of the United States to partake of. Now they don't go around thumping their chest and saying they're anointed. It is far more nuanced. They quietly partake of the emblems, but while knowing that everyone is going to see them do that and be in awe and reverence of them. We're talking about young men here. We're talking about young Gilead students, young Bethelites. Look, if you're anointed, you're going to command respect. You become anointed, you are instantly popular. It's a popularity thing, and it's for a lot of years it's just been kind of an in vogue thing for young, hip Jehovah's Witnesses, kind of on the New York Jehovah's Witness scene to, be anointed. And even though that's strongly discouraged by the Watchtower Society for young people to become anointed, nonetheless, look, if someone's a Bethelite, you can't really say no to them. If they're in Jehovah's organization, you can't shoot these people down. And so they are counted among the anointed ones. The sixth type of anointed ones is a serious situation that is facing the Jehovah regime right now. This is a crisis that's happening, and it's something that's been dealt with for quite some time, but it's getting out of control right now. And these are insane people who claim to be anointed. And you always had a handful of some person who would wander in off the street and want to sip the wine and partake of the unleavened bread. And people would shake their head about them and say, it's a bad person. Jehovah's Witnesses are there's something terribly wrong going on, and it's insane. And people are pulling their hair out. They don't know what to do. There's thousands and thousands of people all over the world right now who are saying they are anointed. And it's driving Jehovah's Witnesses up the wall, because it's not just a few thousand, my friends. We're talking about tens of thousands all over the planet. People saying they're anointed now. And Jehovah's Witnesses are up shit creek without a shitter right now. And so, I don't know if this video has been of any help to anyone, but I know it helps me. A big plate of pork and beans. And some Cheetos go with it. I hope this video has meant something to someone, but I guess if you're a worldly person and you are trying to understand who anointed people are, or where they're going, or what they want, good luck. But I will need you people to calm down right this instant. There's requirements I have. Alright, we are discussing anointed ones. Because a lot of people on YouTube want to know about Jehovah's Witnesses and what is this deal with the anointed ones you're always talking about. I just think they're hot and sexy. That's why I like to have pinups of them. Don't really. Oh, be calm, everyone. Alright. Well, if you don't know who the anointed ones are, because you're worldly, first of all, we look down on you. We don't respect you, for you don't even understand our religion. And they have huge wieners. I'm just kidding. Or am I? But anointed ones, I'm going to try to keep this simple. I'm going to make this a quick video, because we don't need to spend all night doing this. There are, in my estimation, about half a dozen different types of anointed ones. You people calm down right now. You calm down right now. I'm just joking. That's your fault. You don't know anything. And we hate you for it. The anointed one, there's two types of Jehovah's Witnesses. First, you got the plain old boring kind. And then you have the Excelsior class. They are the Cadillacs of Jehovah's Witnesses.